What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today I think I might try and get a little bone run, because I know there's like a new crop of people who have been showing up to my channel, and a lot of those people probably haven't seen how strong this character can become, so I decided, you know what, screw it. Maybe that's what I try and do today. Now, it's non-committal because like something could show up along the way that makes me want to play something else. But little bone runs are very good, so we'll see what we can do here and see if we can get this off the ground. So if I'm going to be taking little bone, that means I can take a character I don't want and just take the bone shards. And also, whenever I do little bone, I only play little bone. I don't really swap or anything like that. So it's one Skul to legendary and that's it. So it usually means my Arachna shrines get to be pretty good. And the thing I should say also, I don't know if I've said this already, but it's not hard to get little bone runs at all. Like, I know some people think like little bone is strong but like a little high rolly, but I actually don't think he's high rolly at all. I think he is I think he's pretty consistent to build. So we'll see what happens. If I get offered like a nat legendary that I really like, I'll probably pivot. Same with like a unique. But as for now, little bone sounds pretty good to me, and it has been a little bit since we've done it. So if you want to see a really crazy run, I like maybe a couple months ago built like from the beginning. I spawned in a bunch of items and built like the strongest run I could think of like possible in the game, and built from there. So if you want to see just like the craziest run that I could possibly fathom in Skul and how it like works, just I think the name of the video is like my community asked me to build the strongest run possible or something like that. That is like taking Skul to its absolute limits of how strong you can be, and I used little bone in that video. So yeah. that's an interesting one. But as for today, let's see what we can get off the ground. I did pick up a Misfortune Omen. This is not like an item I would take on a little bone run, so like a little bit of bet hedging. If you can imagine it, little bone is an ability spam item character. So if we can start finding some ability spam items, that's when we'll know like if we're playing little bone or not. Especially if we get like some really lucky ones like Olive Tree Cudgel, then it's like Giga Little Bone at that point. Also, we're about to find out if we're high or low. Okay, we're high rolling our doors. Nice. You love to see it. What I don't love to see is how aggravating this room is. Disaster Dark Elite is getting in my way. Okay, at least we're getting a lot of heals, though. That's nice. Kind of makes me wish I had life change, but maybe that's a psychotic thought, because, like, I'd be dead. Who knows? Oh my god, bro. Game! What are you doing? Give me everything I could ever want. Yeah. Stay out of my way, fools. I'm pissed. They really did throw the gauntlet at me in this Act 1, Part 1. But thankfully I have two good swappers that made it nice and easy. This is why I emphasize the importance of taking two AoE swapper characters and swapping often in Act 1, Part 1. Makes your life so much easier. What are we getting up here? Wow. Oh, wow. Thanks. Pain and Despair, you say? So Pain and Despair is just, unfortunately, a very, at this stage, just outclassed legendary. It feels like a legendary that's been like stuck in the old days. It desperately needs a buff. Like, I'm kind of shocked it hasn't been buffed with like when they like buffed like armor of fear and stuff like that in the most recent patch they did. I don't see how this item escaped the buff radar, because it just for the mod, like, it just got power crept. Like in the modern day of Skul, just giving like a good amount of attack speed is not enough to entice me to use you. Like, you gotta offer more than that, and like just put some damage on this thing, even like some like crit percent, like if you start doing stuff like that, then I'm like kind of into it and think it's a lot better than I do now. But as it stands, the item is just unfortunately left behind. Doesn't mean I'm not going to use it though. At least for the meantime, it's going to help us, you know, deal more damage in the early game. But it's not an item I would really consider taking into the late game. We'll take a succubus. Why not? It's good Quint. In we go. Wait, why did I take a skull room? I guess item room was the offer? I don't know. I don't really take skull rooms in Act 1 usually. That also means I don't get as many dupes as I used to. Because then I don't get the Fox NPC dupes. So maybe I should go back to doing that again. Because I miss getting dupes, man. Back in the day, like in early Dark Mirror days, I used to get hella dupes. It has been ages since I've gotten one. Still getting healing orbs. This is kind of crazy. I even squandered that one. Not that it matters. Thought there was one up here for some reason. Get in the brambles. Offensive succubus valid. Don't at me. Also, using the little bone swap to actually deal damage is pretty funny. It's like a pretty bad swap. It's one of the more bad swaps in the entire game. But here in the early game, it's pretty useful. Ooh! Okay. Interesting chest here. Irresistible Suggestion shows up. As well as pretty bad, aside from this, pretty bad legendary. So I'll take this. And now I'm scared. Like, the run is certainly scary now. But, I don't know. Maybe I got that dog in me. This is definitely a threatening run now, though. The aura of this run has changed. It's also maybe not going to be ability spam items. We'll see. And that means no Little Moan. Genie would be a pretty decent crit item user, so if it comes to that, it comes to that. Alright, let's see what we get on our second... Oh, okay, perfect. Beautiful. I was worried we weren't going to get anything, but there we have it. I will happily take gold % gain. Thank you very much. We can even do this now. Pretty good item, I'd say. We'll use it. Okay. Overall, not very good shot, but we did get the gold % gain, so I'm pretty happy with that. I guess that, yeah, he fell in the brambles and dropped the chest down there. What an asshole. Now, we can still get to that with Genie. Worth. I'll trade that HP. Okay, I don't like this. Yeah, I really don't like this. This is, not good. Thank God we're strong. Alright. Oh, okay, but no, I got excited. This is a money room. I'll never get a dupe again, guys. Though maybe we'll get like a Nat Legendary from that. Who knows? We'll still see what's in there, because it's free bone shards regardless. Okay, well. Gravedigger, good character, not what I'm looking for, so. Yep. That would be an excellent dupe, too. That's another character I have to show you, you new heads, who's good and who's bad. Gravedigger is, like, one of the best characters in the game when used properly. Though you have to get into Legendary before he starts doing anything good, but, like, once you get Gravedigger to Legendary, dude, holy crap. Now that's a character. Big Gravedigger fan. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever to beat this Yiggy. Makes me wish I bought Misfortune. Never knows how oddly the Misfortune Omen arrows appear over Yggdrasil's sprite. Look at that. Looks so weird. Yeah, this is definitely a Yiggy ult type situation. As long as I don't get hit here, we're fine. I have to be very careful swapping the little bone because you get stuck in that extremely long animation. And that can get you killed. Only swap the little bone when I know it's absolutely safe. Also, I should be using offensive succubus more, actually. At least we're only seeing the one Yggdrasil, which is a terrible thing to say, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Alright. Hopefully that is the last of our incompetence. So far the game... Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say, so far the game's not showing me ability spam items. But, wouldn't you know it? One of my favorite ones shows up right there. Trance. Do I want Trance? Trance is fine. Withered Hand is not what we're looking for, so we're not going to take that. I'm just going to take Collection Desire. Like, Trance, it's not a bad curse at all. It's free stats, but you can get way more stats from way better curses. So, it just makes me want to hold out and, you know, maybe get something better. Because that is a Dark Ability slot, and Dark Ability slots are very precious. You don't get a lot of them. And sure, we could sell Trance down the line, but it is a lot of effort to sell a curse. They just, dude, why can't I have life change? They keep showing me, freaking, healing orbs. And, I mean, I like healing. Don't get it twisted. Healing's good. I would be in a lot of pain right now if I couldn't heal, but I also want damage percent. What a conundrum. Give me life change now. What? Not enough to entice me off the little bone path. I'm actually looking for a balanced skull partner now because we have this, mana, Bone of Mana, which is going to be quite useful if we do go down the ability spam item Little Bone path, because then we can make our Bone of Mana stronger without actually having to commit to a partner skull, just by having a balanced skull on our team. So, and Bone of Mana is one of the best Little Bone items you can ask for, honestly. Be a balanced skull, please. That's a freaking speed skull. Oh, thank you, Medusa. You gotta be very careful when playing Little Bone in Act 2, because that is actually something that can happen fairly often, and it's horrific when it does. Always keep, and this is something I fucked up on multiple times already, is always keep an eye on where your freaking, your head is at after you throw it. Like, if you leave it on the ground, just take note of where that's at, because like that can really screw you up and teleport you into a bunch of damage and even just kill you outright. If I get Gatling gunned here, we're in huge trouble because I have 2 omens. That would mean I would probably near instantaneously die. So once again, I did it there. You got to be very cautious. this can go because we're not swapping that much. I'm more interested in items than I am bone shards right now. Game. Don't be a dickhead, game. Alright, you're being kind of a dickhead. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cringe. Go ahead and get some bone shards, I guess, so the shop isn't entirely a wash. Okay, I don't have my head. If I had used the teleport there, I would have probably died. So, just like I said, don't lose track of that freaking head. Biggest mistake of your life. Alright, you're free to go, madam, but you're not getting a dime from me. If you're wondering, Lowbone only has the 2 skills, so don't ever use an ability reroll on him, because you will just get the same things. I'll just demonstrate it. Just so you're like, I don't believe you, Hex. You're fucking lying. If you can see, I'm clicking reroll skills, and you see, like, down here, nothing's changing. So, there you have it. That's my Elite Hexers menu. Ignore that's there. They only give that to G's. It's actually a mod. just clear the air. It's actually a mod. You can download that if you're on PC. Ooh. Thank you. Check out my shield, dude. Glowstone popping off. Yeah, gold percent gain. Give me all the gold percent gain in the entire world, please. I'll take it all. Oh my god. I always say this and I never get it. Please give me your legendary, madam. I don't ask for a lot, okay? I'm a humble man with a humble plan. The plan is using your legendary to great effect. I don't think that's asking for the world. I really don't. Okay, I'm getting a little too excited here. I need to lock the fuck in. This run isn't at the point where I can be a goober and goof off. It's not even close. You ain't ulting. Don't even try. Alright. Yeah, I knew she wasn't gonna. Oh, that's just insulting. I don't even like this legendary, if I'm being completely honest. It's pretty bad. So I'm not gonna take that. Like, genuinely, that legendary can oftentimes hurt you more than it helps you. The problem is, you need to drop below a percent or HP percentage threshold, okay? So think about what that means. You need to have a lot of max HP to make an item like this worth it. And if you have a lot of max HP, this item's fine, especially if you're the kind of person who struggles in rooms and almost dies a lot. But I shouldn't say I very rarely almost die. I almost die, you know, often, I guess. But like, this item doesn't really give you any value unless you almost die. And we're on an Omen 2 run right now, which means we have very small amount of max HP. So what can end up happening is we have to drop below 15% HP to make this item activate. I'm not going to do the math, but math heads out there will know that's a very low number. If you get like 2 HP above that threshold and then take a hit that deals more damage than the amount of HP that you have, you will actually still die. Your reassembly will activate, but this puts you in a state where you can't heal. Like, it puts you in a state of like of between life and death, and then you deal damage, and the amount of damage you deal, you will heal proportionate to that. So what that means is, you die, your reassembly is taken from you, and then you don't heal the reassembly HP, and then you are put into the state where you have to deal damage to, and then however much you deal, you heal based on that, and then you heal. But this can actually eat your reassembly heal and give you nothing for it if you don't have enough max HP. So this is an item that can actively screw you over if you are not careful with it. So it's just, if you ask me, just avoid it. Genuinely, it is. If you're a new player and you build around it correctly, then whatever, go for it. But I don't know. For me, and like the way I play this game, it's just not worth having most of the time, because like I want my items to always be doing something rather than just being like most of the time an inscription stick. With inscriptions that aren't even like that good. Like Antique is a decent inscription for new players, but for me it's not necessary. So yeah, it's like, the way I see it, just not an item worth carrying on your runs. Very disappointing adventurer legendary, especially to have it in the room with the fucking mage, which is the item I wanted. Just insulting. Game, what's your fucking deal, huh? I thought we were friends. Okay, I am... Oh my god. Okay, well that's our last resistance gone. This is not good. We're gonna have to lock in here. Okay, I should probably just sell this, huh? I should have sold this a long time ago. It's not helping me. It's just hurting me. What is happening? What did I get hit by? Plates? I should have sold the Misfortune Omen a long time ago. I was still hedging my bets on what kind of run this was going to be. But I literally just committed my bone shards to skill cooldown and attack speed without upgrading the skull, so that is like the lower bone commitment there. I would still have my last resistance if I just decided, like, yeah, I'm just not going to play this Omen 2 run at this point because it is a low bone run. So that's on me. But it's not the end of the world. We just have to play carefully until we get to the shop, and then we can clear the air. Everything will be okay. We'll take this. Now our Bone of Mana is going to be doing even more damage, and that's going to help us a lot. Just have to not die. We even have a nice defensive swapper if we feel threatened that we can swap into, which is pretty good. Gatling Gunner, no thank you. One thing we can do is this. Little cheese. Okay. I think we're stabilizing here. Scary rooms, though. We're getting a bunch of rooms with a ton of enemies in them and a bunch of Gatling Gunners. Yeah, I don't want this kid in here popping off. Oh my god. Okay, that is, once again, I have warned about that a million times and I completely flubbed it there. Don't let that happen to you if you're playing low bone, which I did that on purpose that time, but like, that lost me my reassembly, which isn't the end of the world. The run's not over or anything like that, but it is not good. It's not what I wanted to happen. So shit's looking pretty grim right now, but hopefully this shop turns it around. We'll take that. We'll also take this, but I'd really like some ability spam items. Game is not cooperating right now, guys. It's just not. It doesn't want me to win. This also is a good item on low bone runs, for the record, because low bone runs often combine attack and or basic attacks and skills. So I'll get rid of this. Giga gold percent gain? What's my treasure? I have treasure 6 right now. So we can get rid of this. One more refresh. We're not swapping. We'll take this. Let's buy Revenge. And I think we'll be okay moving forward for this next portion of the run, but we're still not getting the abilities memorandums that I want. Which means, I'm a little sad. Lost reassembly too, which is not ideal. But at the same time, everything's still going just fine in the current moment. We'll see what happens, but I'm not worried. And that's not cope. I'll let you know when I'm worried. I'm always honest about that. Especially with this Giga gold percent gain. Our shops are going to be very, very, very powerful. All we have to do is make it to the shops. Which I'm not super concerned about not happening. Now, I need to freaking, and I did on purpose that time. I need to stop letting that happen to me. That lost me my reassembly. It's not good. Alright. Leona Sisters I'm not too worried about, but if I fuck up and do like the pressing the teleport button while my skull is lying like somewhere inconvenient, it could get me killed. So can't let that happen. But I think we'll be just fine as long as the game cooperates. So game, cooperate. Go on, do it now. Probably should have saved that actually for actual use. Defensive use only. In this fight, we're probably going to need it. This is definitely a riding the merry-go-round style situation, so I'm going to try my best to make that happen. Okay, we don't want to kill her. We also have to be careful because Fulgent Dawn will come in and deal damage to her, so we're going to stop there. So we're going to ride the merry-go-round for here for a bit while we dodge their attacks and wait for the Longhair Sister to come down, because that shit is what we want. Fulgent Dawn's ready to pop off. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, and it exclusively hit the Longhair Sister, so that's actually really good for me. But now we want the Shorthair Sister to come down, ironically. We're not done, though. I am going to also ride the merry-go-round here because, believe it or not, if we would get a lower HP phase 2 here, but it won't be by a lot. This is how sensitive DM10 Leona Sisters HP bars is. We want to lower them to just a sliver of health, and then we can get like a half HP phase 2. That's what we're trying to do here, if you're curious. You didn't know. This is perfect here. Okay, so now we want to hit the Shorthair Sister. Perfect Leona Sisters, by the way. This is so far textbook perfect Leona Sisters. It's exactly what we want to make this as easy as possible, which is actually pretty important right now, considering how we lost our reassembly. And the reason I did that is because Phase 2 Leona Sisters is way, 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 way harder than Phase 1 Leona Sisters. This fight can fuck you over in the dumbest ways, so I'm always very cautious against it, and take my time if I feel like I need to, so that's what we did there. Ability spam items, please. Come on, give it to me, game. You know you want to. Not an ability spam item. Medusa's here. Ooh. Don't tempt me. We're gonna take this. This item's good on Lil Bone. When we get the Giga Lil Bone run going, this item will be pretty good, so. Unfortunate. No good curse. We're gonna hold off. Now we're gonna add more into this because we want this to be as low as possible. And then we'll do some max HP. And you know what? We'll do some damage. We already have good max HP. For now. It's because of the stone mask and the gold incense burner. It's gonna go down pretty significantly later. I did that on purpose. Just want to make that clear because I've done it not on purpose a gajillion times. Yeah. We're still interested in bone shards, I think. We got our most important bone shard done, but, like, I still have use for, more bone shards. I'm scared. Brawlers down there, that shit scares me always. I never underestimate Brawler. It's my least favorite, prefix. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Get out of here. Commons. Ridiculous. Insulting. Get lost. Okay, we're still not at the shop yet. It's a good thing because I want as much money as possible. Really want to find some ability spam items in this next shop. Or some basic attack. One of the items we're looking for is Mana Eater. I think the main item we're looking for at this point, though, is Manatech Circulator. Which is like the little bone item. You want that very badly on little bone runs. Some will say it's necessary on little bone runs. I disagree. But it is very, very, very good. And you definitely want it, so... Alright, we got so much money for this shop. We have to find an ability spam item. Alright, guys. It's money. Yeah! There we go. That's what I'm freaking talking about. This is like one of the #1 items I was looking for. I guess now we have to drop our treasure for. Okay, that's kind of an ability spam item. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Why not? Sure. Though we are looking very specifically for Manatech Circulator now, so if we can find it. I'm not. I was about to take that. Okay, I'll take that though. I want Manatech 3. If I can't get Manatech Circulator, Manatech 3 is also very good on low bone. So we're gonna go ahead and try and make that happen here. Though I sadly can't buy it here in this shop. If I sell something, I can. Is there anything I don't care to keep? Because, like, getting Manatech 3 here is huge. Wait, I only have Manatech 1, right? No, I have Manatech 2. Here. So, I could sell Fulgent Dawn. It is pretty good inscriptions, though. I guess we'll just float it for another cycle. But, like, once we get Mana Tech 3, that's going to be huge. Like, it changes everything. But now the run is actually good. Like, genuinely. Like, no coat. This run's good now. We got this ball rolling. And now we're happy. We're living La Vida Loca. Okay, I gotta be careful in this room, though. This is a very dangerous room. I lost a lot of HP there. Not good, because I don't have a lot of HP to spare. Looks like we're at the Adventurers. Which is fine. I'll take it. I'm locking in because I'm scared of this fight. Okay, if I can just get them all to ult here, yeah, perfect. We win. That went well. Okay, what is this? Get out of here. It's just taunting me at this point. Bullshit. Game's being a dick. Alright, game. Alright, freaking game. I see you. I see how it is. I see how it freaking is, dude. Oh, I should be doing max HP now, actually. We don't have our max HP anymore, so definitely benefits to have a lot of max HP here. Especially since we don't have reassembly, thanks to Act 2 shenanigans. Oh, another dark ability prefix, or dark prefix I don't like, is Conductor. Not a fan. I hate it. So, that's another one that I don't want to show up that shows up. Which I very much appreciate. Thank you, game. Show me all the worst ones, please. Well, how much do you want, man? You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling crazy. Okay, thanks for stealing my money. That's why I never give him anything. Yaksha shows up with the worst Yaksha skills. You don't want those two skills together. You can have, if we're talking building a good Yaksha, you can have one of them, but you don't want both of them together, so. At least it made it easy to tell him to kick rocks, because I do love me some Yaksha, but not that Yaksha. Get out of here. Alrighty, this is an opportunity to get a lot of procs for our Evil Sword, which, like, keep that in mind. This run's already pretty good. Evil Sword isn't even awoken yet, so it only has room to grow from here. Let's make sure we time this correctly. It's a lot of really easy Evil Sword procs as long as we do it right. Yeah. Those are Evil Sword procs that can escape you, but not this time. You're mine, you Evil Sword procs. You dastardly Evil Sword procs. Thanks for the heal. I'll take the 5 HP. Alrighty. Manatech Circulator. Give it to me. Yeah! That's what we're talking about. What goes? Could get rid of this, even though it's pretty good. It'll go, though. We don't need the damage. Now we buy Manatech on the pedestal. And now watch this. Pretty good, huh? We can now spam. Oh, wait, no, wait. Okay, we actually just have the full-blown thing. At first, I wasn't sure we had it, but yeah, we have it. Yeah! This is what Little Bone's all about! So that's like the thing that you can do with Little Bone if you build him correctly is you can instantly cast your head toss by canceling the pick. So whenever you teleport with Little Bone, he like comes out of the ground. You see that? You can cancel that with a basic attack. It's an animation cancel, and if you hold down your two skill buttons together and click as fast as you can just do this. And that's what Giga Little Bone runs look like. So now we're just gonna hopefully sail through this as easy as possible. There's still some ability spam items I'd like to get though, for sure. And even like I think the #1 item I'm looking for now would be Mana Eater. Also Olive Tree Cudgel, of course. But I think Mana Eater is like one of those items on Little Bone runs that can be overlooked as really good. It is phenomenal. Do gotta be careful though, because I just took 1,000,000 damage there. We do have an Omen that we have to be aware of. Okay. Huh. They never stop coming, do they? Potential Sin run. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. We do have like 2 Wisdom items that we like. Yeah, and the dash item, no. Could have maybe turned into Sin, but I'm kind of iffy on Sin in general because I think it's very easy to get mixed damage runs. It's not like it's hard to do that, so it's like, why even have Sin? But there are occasional moments where I think Sin is worth having on a run, just not here. This Chimera should fall pretty quickly. I have to click as fast as possible. Also, don't get lost in the sauce, because that could get me killed. Alright. Good fun. Nice try, Chimera. Olive Tree Cudgel. Nothing, huh? Just nothing. Okay. Alright, game. I see how it is. If that's how you want to play it, fine. Can I have a good curse, please? I'm not a Glass Body fan. I will not be taking it. So I guess we're just going to float. It is what it is. I got my eye on you, though, game. Don't forget that. I see what you're doing here. I don't like it. I want good stuff, no bad stuff. Generic statement, I know, but it's the way I feel. At this point, I could honestly just not take skull rooms anymore. But we already have most of the items we want. I'll go. I just want to max my shrine, and then we'll like, you know, try and see what happens from there. I was hoping that let me do a little platform cheese, but I don't even know how many more bone shards we need. I think we're +3 in the damage shrine, and we're like 1 off from completing the HP shrine. I'm not gonna do the math, but once I see that number get big, I'll know. Dude, why do I've like seen barely any NPCs, No slime. No spokesman of the mist, but every ability swapper NPC is showing up. No harpy, no remaining one. What is going on? Get out of here. Oh, evil sword time. So now we're even stronger than we were before by quite a significant margin. So that's nice. Thanks, game. Get out of here. Who do you think you are? Some kind of demon hunter? Oh, another demon hunter, huh? All demon hunters. Ow. They're the worst. Okay, harpy. We like to see the harpy, so no complaints from me. Give me them bone shards. We're almost done, actually. So I'll actually do the math now. So 150 minus 45, so that's 105 plus 15, so that's 120. Which we're close to finishing now, actually, with this. We will pass on that Crown of Thorns. No thanks. Courage Manatech, pretty good, actually. It's not bad. But I don't really have anything to get rid of for it, so. No thank you. Well, let's make sure we break this. Oh, there it is. And that honestly puts me in an interesting spot. I may end up getting rid of this. This is just a worse version of Mana Eater. Is there anything else that makes any sense? I don't think so. Get out of here. Probably shouldn't have broke it. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think we... Ooh, interesting. But all my Manatech items are good, so we don't actually want that. I don't think there's any items I even want anymore. I guess I'll have True Cudgel, actually. Never mind, but... we can buy Courage 4 or Rapidity. I'll take Courage 4, though. Sadly, we're probably going to have to go with Manatech Plus here on this run. Actually, no, I'll go Courage Plus. Can't get stun locked on how mid Courage Plus is and then take something that's completely unhelpful. We're near unstoppable at this point, though. This run's becoming ridiculous. If I hadn't lost my reassembly, I would be like guaranteed victory status. I'd still say it's pretty set in stone, but anything can happen, really. It is Skul the Hero Slayer, after all. Adventurer, could it be the mage, and then she drops her elusive legendary item? Nope, it's my nemesis, actually. If anyone could kill me here, it's this guy, so I gotta be very careful. Don't get too lost in the sauce. Treat him with respect. I think Manatech might actually be hurting me here. I think it might be causing my animations to be too fast. Because it's like, I can't click fast enough to consistently do this. There is a negative threshold of skill casting speed too, actually, in this game. Oh, wow. Okay, so he, like, activated at the last second. Like, without Succubus, and I took a bunch of damage, but we're fine. We're 1 off. We need 2 bone shards. Can I get 2 bone shards, please? Okay, that's all. We don't need any more bone shards. If you hear anything in the or any extra noise, that's just my nephew. I apologize. He's in the hallway, so. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get rid of this mana tech. I think it's hurting me. It's making it way harder to do what I want to do. We'll see the difference afterwards, and maybe it's a skill issue. I don't know. We'll see. But I think it's making my animations too fast, and that's like making it hard to do the thing. And if that's the case, I might genuinely get rid of Courage 4 and just go Apple on this run. We'll see. Because it's like, Courage 4 is still good. Just, do I value it more than the Apple? Do I value my magic attack more than I value my physical attack is the question. And I don't, but how much do I value my magic attack is, I guess, the real question. So let's get rid of this. We'll buy Rapidity. No, I was wrong. It was actually helpful. It was helping me. It is a skissue. I'm just not doing it fast enough. We'll get it back here in a moment. Just want to see what's behind the door. Olive Tree Cudgel, perhaps? Nope. Alright. I just gotta click faster. That's all it comes down to. Guess that makes our decision here easy. Courage 4, no Apple. Because we, if we're gonna have Mana Tech 3, we want at least a decent Enhanced Inscription rather than getting Mana Tech 3, which isn't a terrible Enhanced Inscription. It's not very good, but it's not terrible. You can use it, but not on a run like this. You would need a high skill cooldown run to do it, like Recruit or Gravedigger, something along those lines. And even then, there's better Enhanced Inscriptions to get. Also, last second slime, you say? A lot of good dupes on this run. Wish there was a juggler there, but that's fine. Or an item room so I could juggle my items, I should say. Most of these are good dupes, though, so we'll just roll it. Probably going to take whatever drops, as long as it's not too hard of a decision. That is exactly what I was hoping would drop. Yeah! Goodbye, Fulgent Dawn. I hardly knew ye. Now we got double Evil Sword. This is kind of a Giga Lil Bone run, I won't lie. Definitely a good way to showcase this character and how strong he gets. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Pass. Why is my brain saying go down? Is there like a healing orb or something? No, there's not. My brain was just having a brain fart moment. Classic, classic. Alrighty. Let's see what happens in the Joan fight. I think she's gonna die pretty quick. Still gotta be careful though. I gotta make sure I keep my wits about me because this is, you know, we don't have reassembly, so as strong as we are, if I like slip up and do something wrong, it's especially punishing. So yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't click fast enough to do the Giga stuff. I don't know why. Like, I can't chain it super easily for some reason. See how slow it is? Oh, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't hyperfixate on doing, like, the crazy stuff, because you don't need to do that on Lowbone to make him good. Orbs are here. I was actually considering taking these if I saw them. What could go, though? I guess this could, but I feel like it's actually good here. Am I just teleporting into the air too much? Because, like, I'm doing it here. Trying to figure out what's up here. I don't know. You don't need to do that as a little bone to make him good, but just confusing why I'm not doing it, even though I have the kit to make it happen. Yeah, we don't need this. We're gonna take the money. We gotta heal in this shop anyway. Give me a good curse. That's a good one. As for the other thing... Could take Super Baby. Because, like, Predicted Pain's not going to do anything here. Shorthand's probably the play, though. You know what? Shorthand. Little amp to our lives. So we did lose a significant amount of max HP, so that is a little scary. We got to play a little more careful against the in-game gauntlet now. Because, you know, no reassembly, so, like, I can't recklessly take a bunch of damage. But I still feel confident in winning here. Especially now that we got a lot of amp. What's behind the door? No olive tree cudgel. I'm cringing. Anyway, here's my kit. I'm going to roll over the items. If you need to read what an item does because you don't know, you can pause the video to do so. Here I go. This kit's good. It's definitely a little bone run. So now it's just a matter of executing on our bounty that we've been given. I have to take a Dark Hero seriously because my HP is not full. We are at 144 with an Omen, so any damage I take will, you know, definitely hurt, and I don't want to lose this run, so let's try and make this work. I'm going to play very cautiously. I'm probably not even going to try and do the Gigalobone thing for the most part. I'm just going to, you know, hit him till he's dead. Also, should remember I have Frost Skull to swap into if I feel really scared about something that's about to happen. But then I have to remember I have to swap back into Little Bone. So, with that horrific swap... Okay, almost got him. should kill him near instantaneously here. Yeah. Alright, so that's a good normal hero. Let's see if we can kill Dark's hero with just as much ease. Sir Hero, I'm coming to kill you. Have to remember that our enhanced inscription is not going to be that helpful. Like, we're not getting a huge burst of power. This is about as strong as we're going to be. Now, it is enough, but like normally when you get past the Dark Hero, you get like a nice burst of power because of your enhanced inscription, which will not be happening here. Assuming I get past the Dark Hero. Which is also not guaranteed. Meatball. Get out of here. Alright. That went well. Let me in. Still going to take Courage Plus here, not Meditech, because Meditech isn't going to help us. It's not going to change anything at all. Oh, you know what I'm missing? I know what I'm missing. I'm missing Silent Cries. I always forget Silent Cries on here. I should have made this Silent Cries, actually. 100%. Whenever I'm playing Lil Bone, I always forget to take Silent Cries. It's like my Achilles heel. I think if I had Silent Cries, we'd be in superstar status right now in terms of doing the Giga stuff. So if you yell at me in the comments about that, completely valid. I forgot. It is what it is, man. It's my Achilles heel when playing Lil Bone. Okay, we don't have duels, so we don't have to care about that. Either way, we're still good, though. Like, it's not like the run's in any jeopardy of losing. It's just I forgot. That's like the thing that's stopping me from doing easy casting of constant skill spam and attack and animation canceling. Good God, I can't even talk. Anyway, I gotta lock in, so can't really be too concerned about the missed opportunity right now. Okay, I gotta be careful. Okay, we're in trouble. All right, now I'm completely locking in. Oh, I can't see. Okay, we are one hit from death. Not good. I'm super locking in. Alright, well, I'll do a post-mortem here. But I mean, what went wrong is pretty obvious. Okay. So what went wrong there is not locking the fuck in and being way too chillax about it. Like, I was not in the proper mindset there for what I was facing. I was like, I'm playing Lil Bone. I'm on a Giga run. This is a foregone conclusion. Just, do the thing. When I really should have been locked in and being careful. Because, like, not having the Silent Cries there definitely locked me out of the Giga Lil Bone run for sure. Though, I will also say, even if I wasn't the Giga Lil Bone run there, I still should have been careful. It honestly maybe taking infectious disease was also bad because it, like, I don't know, like I think more than anything that was just skishy right there for sure. Like I was not properly locked in and I was way too lackadaisical and just chilling the fuck out and just made a lot of mistakes. So like that was on me, ultimately. Just understand, like whenever you fuck up and you like lose a run that shouldn't have been lost, understand where it went wrong and why it went wrong, so you can take the lesson and move it into the future and actually make things better next time. And for me, that was just being way, way, way too chill about the run. So that's all. That's what I have to say there. We'll get it next time. I hate losing runs, but it is what it is. Hopefully, it was at least entertaining though. And maybe informative. Maybe you can take my mistakes and learn from them and do better than I did, which is a goal here as well. To be entertaining and informative. And me losing is also informative because maybe it teaches you. Excuse me. Maybe it teaches you something. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I hate losing, so I hate doing postmortems. But let that be a lesson to me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.